PA Sports Cup in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cleveland Browns. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Here's Burrow to throw right away. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Now it's Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play that time for Cleveland. 45 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. And this is incomplete. The Browns at 11-3 on the year. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as their...
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. So just a tremendous play there defensively on this opening drive. Not just to make the interception, but to take it all the way home.
And it felt like this was a defense that was on its heels a bit to start this thing off.
Yeah, they pretty much let the other guys march right down the field until that moment.
Yeah, key play there. Turned it all around. Big moment.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. Here, look at this Baltimore defense. Coming into this one, ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the down. That goes as a gain of 36 on third down.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
12, 12, 11, 11.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That is incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well. And every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
11 mighty, 11 mighty.
And Burrow going to throw again. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Burrow. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Damone Clark, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. On 4th down, Corey Bojorquez gets set to punt for Cleveland. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Here's Hardman to return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Run! Let's go.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with career touchdown number 60. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Here we go.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They find themselves in a good-size hole here, and a good-size hole early on in this game as they come up on a chant hit, and the ball is out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
21. Let's go.
Herbert now. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he gets brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Let's go. Hey, go line. This is not.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Man open left side is Brown. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
In motion right, that's Hardman. Gibbs is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Here's Herbert. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Herbert steps away to his left. And that will be incomplete as well. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
On 1, right?
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
11 Thomas.
On second down, a run by Achane. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. You look at this Baltimore defense coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
Here now a third down and 8.
11 MT Tank. 11 Thomas.
Here's Burrow. And that one too wide and incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've been off to the races already. A 17-0 lead. Now a chance for more here as they've got it first and 10. Herbert. Got a man. It's Brown. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
Herbert on first down now. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Run! Hey, go Lion, 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 Lion. Let's go, let's go. 5-9, 5-9.
17-0 our score after one. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a first and 10.
Go. Hey, go Lion, 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 Lion. 59, 59.
Now Herbert with it looking to pass. And that is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Hey, Ram. Hey, Ray.
On second and 10, the ball back with Herbert. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. To the air again, Herbert. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. An audible here to get a new look. Fourth down to give to Gibbs. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
Let's go.
Herbert operating from the red zone. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, I mean, it hadn't been a pick picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right, we still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize, put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Hey, Kaplan, 21. Go.
Here's Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gibbs. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 28. Herbert changing things up.
Go.
They'll look to throw again. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Herbert back to the air. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
On second down, here's Gibbs. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Now about this Browns defense they've held so far. This is now 3rd and goal. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Justin Herbert, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are able to widen their advantage. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
On 2, ready?
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
11.
Now it's Burrow. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
Here we go.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
11 empty.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit. We're not even at halftime.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
12, 11, 11, 12, 12, 12. 11 mighty.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
We'll go forward. Hey, ram. Crowd right. Let's go. Baylor tight.
On first down, it's Herbert. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Back to the air. Herbert on second down. This will be caught by Brown. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Now Herbert going to change the look.
Hey, Catholic. 21. Go.
They'll look to throw here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead, and part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this 1st and goal.
Go. Hey, go Lion. Ready?
Again, Herbert. Right back to Njoku. Touchdown! David Njoku. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens are able to add on to their first half lead. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Here we go. 11. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Now Burrow. His throw incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Here we go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Up the middle, Achane.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Browns. A great play there. 59 yards.
And the Browns get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with a 3 momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
Ram.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he's taken down right away at the 39-yard line. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. 2nd and 10, here's Herbert once more.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Run. Baylor tight.
Herbert on 1st down now. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Now Herbert going to shift his guys around.
Baylor Tiger. Hey, go Lion. Home to troops right. Let's go. Set.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert got him in. It's Brown. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Set.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
12. Hey, Kappa. 21. Set.
Now it's Herbert. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Browns are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Go. 5-9. Go.
On second down, here's Herbert. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Ray.
Herbert. This is caught. It's Brown. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 26.
Ram.
Here's Herbert. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 10.
Go. Baylor tight.
Herbert operating the check down. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Open man, Watkins, touchdown, Baltimore. Quez Watkins, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. 11. Dot.
Here's Achane to start the drive. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
Gotta go.
And they're going to speed things up here.
11. Dot.
On second down, here's Burrow. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
$11. 12. 11 mighty. Dot.
Burrow will throw. This is caught by Williams. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23.
11 empty. 11 empty, Tate. 11 empty, Tate. 11 Thomas. Dot.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on fourth down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
11. Dot.
First down. Here's Burrow. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
11. 11 empty. Dot.
From midfield now, Burrow. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up second down. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
12. 11.
Burrow on third down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 18. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Back to the ground, Achane. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
11 mighty. 12.
Slot man moves right.
12. Dot.
Burrow looking to pass. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
11 MC Tate. Thomas. Stop.
Now Burrow. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Browns are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. So a very important first drive of the third quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for two here.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a two-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Herbert now. Flush to his right. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 57 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the fourth.
Go. 5 9. Go. Ready.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And it's caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1.
Hey, go line. 59. Hey, go forward.
Here's Herbert. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Jahmyr Gibbs. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Ravens stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. So that drive there, CD, a good response, and that might be the one that gets them to the finish line, a comfortable lead.
Yeah, and that's all about not letting the team back into a game because they just gave up a touchdown. It was back to a 2-score game, and anything can happen in that situation. But instead, they came through with a really terrific drive right there that ended in 6. So you like to slam the door on teams. In this case, they're trying to lock it as well.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Here we go.
That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. Now Burrow on first down. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
Hey, Ram. Hey, Ray.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. He finds his man complete. That's Gibbs. And quickly, they get to the line. Here's Herbert now on second down. Eluding the pressure right. Open man Watkins. Touchdown, Baltimore. Quez Watkins with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Ravens have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Tucker now for the extra point. And the lead is now an even 30.
Makes the score Ravens 52, Browns 22. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again. They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On third down, Achane. A nice little juke. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
11. 12. 11 MT, 11 mighty, 11 MT tight, 11 MT tight.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Greedy Williams picks it off. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Let's go, let's go. Baylor tight.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. That's complete right around the 8. And the Ravens are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
12. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Over to right.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Ravens continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th.
The kick is
Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
22.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
On 1, ready?
The Browns drive about to get started. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
11.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
12, 11.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow. Throw caught by Achane. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield. There he goes, right side. Look at the big fella go. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there on the catch and run.
By huge field flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver or that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
11 MT, 12, 11. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Damone Clark able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but Definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Now it's Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
11, Thomas. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here. But it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche, all right? Maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. Horrible game for them. Not one they'll want to remember, but at least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave the stadium.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Herbert going to change the play here.
5-9, 5-9. Go. Go.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Finding room at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
59, 59. Ready.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. Flushed out right. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A good pickup there at 22.
Go forward. Hey, Ram. Hey, Ray.
Herbert back to the air. That's caught left side by Hardman. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. So, and we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's been a back-and-forth game. A lot of points on the board. And that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it. And as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming. And that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Browns 36.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Daxton Hill picks it off. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
On one, ready? 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
First down. Here's Burrow. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve.
Here we go.
They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
11 mighty, 11 mighty, 11 MT tight, 11 MT tight.
On second down, here's Burrow. throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Here we go.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
Gun. Stop. 11, Thomas. 11. 11. Stop.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Leads to second and goal.
Here we go.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
11 MT. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Ravens are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but well, we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Herbert changing things up.
Let's go.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And a clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
11.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side,
11,
Charles.
11.
They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were